Hello. Today I'm gonna back test my trading strategy, and I am on ES right now, giving myself a bikini break. Hi, Nicholas. You're experiencing the echo from hell. Oh no. Wait, oh shoot, am I? Oh, is it fixed? Okay, perfect. Okay, so I was just saying, Nicholas, good, I'm glad I fixed it. That I've been day trading for 4 months now. I love the little frog emote. And I'm not a profitable trader. I just uploaded my first YouTube video of the stream from yesterday or Friday, where I recapped all my trades from Friday, which was actually really, really fun. So now I'm going to be doing that more often. Even a face palm version. Oh my gosh. Okay, great. Love those. So today I'm on ES and I'm going to backtest some of my strategies. So I just need to pick a random day. I think I'm going to pick, shoot, I don't want to look at it, but I'm already looking at it. I want to pick in here because this looks like a mess. So I'm going to pick somewhere where it's like kind of confusing, like right here, and then go into the hour or something like that. Let's see. This is March. Looks like this was a complicated time, so I'm going to go in like right here. YOLO! Oh my gosh, it's been a minute. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? I'm going to go in right here. So March 18th. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. March 18th. On a 1 minute. Oh my gosh, now I'm going to have to go all the way back because it's not doing it. Oh my gosh, we have to go so far back. We're just going to have to pick a random day and go for it. What made you get into trading? I like saw a bunch of TikToks on it, just to be honest, and I've been trying to figure out what I want to do, and it kind of just caught my eye. I started trying, and then now I'm sort of addicted to it. I really love it. I don't know where I can find March. Okay, let's go back to the day. Okay, we need to come in here and just open it up. But yeah, it just caught my eye. I really liked it. And so far, it's been 4 months. I'm going to do this and come back from like here. And then maybe now we can go to like the 5 minute. Okay, perfect. Now we're in. Now we're in. Tired of streaming. What the spam? I feel like I haven't seen you in stream in a while. I was on Friday, and then before that it was 4 weeks, which, yeah, my bad on that one. My bad on the 4 weeks. Okay. Here we are. So we are now on a 5 minute in March 13th, and we're at a random spot. So this is good. This is where we'll start. And I think you can just start it and then stop it, right? I don't know how fast it goes. Okay. Replay speed. 1 time. Replay interval. 5 minute. I kind of want to change it to 1 minute because that's what I trade most of the time. Yeah. We need to go 1 minute. Replay speed. Let's go times 5, then it would move 5 blocks? No. We'll just do 1. No, we'll go slower. We'll go slower. We'll go half speed so we can make decisions. That's how we practice, right? I used to trade options a lot. The ultimate gambling addiction. Oh no. I feel like it's not gambling if you know what you're doing. But if you're just like guessing and you're like, okay, buy, sell, random, then yeah, it's gonna be a gamble. And also options are so, I do not like options. I started trading options. I actually was really good at it because I'm actually really good at trading. My only problem is like when I take a loss, I don't know how to keep it small. That's my only problem. Other than that, I normally have green days every single day except for like maybe once a week. If you're trading, what is that? Audit O0DTE. I don't even know what that is. What is that? It's 100% gambling. I don't know what that is. I trade futures. So I trade ES futures. Oh my gosh, look at this is the wrong ES. We need ES. Why is it? What? Why is it changing? I want this one and I want the replay. Why won't it replay? Okay, I think we just have to go back and pick a spot. Because this is today. That's where it is today, isn't it? March 13th. Oh, never mind. Okay, perfect. Also, that is... Let's see. Trade is like legal gambling. Well, gambling is legal. That's why you can gamble. 0 days to expire. Oh. I don't know. I feel like I'm day trading, so it's completely different. It's not like I'm just like trading in zero, like, what? No. I'm trading futures. I don't think it's gambling. If you think it's gambling, go for it. I don't think it's gambling, but that's on you. If you're making educated decisions based on strategy that play out over and over and over and over again, how is that gambling? That's just like, it's not like you're like, oh, hopefully it goes in this direction. It's like, no, 9 times out of 10, it goes in the direction based on your strategy. Then how is that gambling? You get what I mean? Also, life's a gamble, so. That's the definition of gambling. If you trade them that close to expire. No, gambling is it's just like a guess without any. Gambling isn't. I just don't think it's gambling. Gambling is like if you go and put money in a slot and just hope for the best. I'm not doing that though. That's what I'm saying. The definition of gambling is just like, oh, it's a gamble. Like hopefully it'll do this. That's not what day trading is. You're not just like, oh, maybe, hopefully it'll do this. You could say that about anything, though. Like, maybe, hopefully, you'll get to work on time, but you don't know. You might hit traffic. Is that a gamble? Then you could say literally everything's a gamble. Anyways, we're not talking about if it's a gamble or not, because this is what I'm doing. Okay. And I still don't get why this isn't replaying. Okay, there we go. Now we're doing something. Now it's moving. So we're on March 14th. It's a Friday at 7:36 a.m. So, oh my God, pause. It's moving too fast. We definitely need it to be slower. Okay. So 7:30. Here's what I do normally. So it's about 6:45 is where I would choose my direction. So right about here is where I would choose a direction. And I would actually say that, okay, this is what I would normally do. I would do, so it came out, pushed back down, and then It did sort of come out again, but it pushed back down. That's really strange. So normally I would have taken a long position there, and then, because where is 630? 630 is here. Okay, let me put a box there. This is why we backtest, so that you're not gambling. So that you make educated decisions. Okay. So that 45. Normally I trade ORB. So 45 would be there. So then out of this box, I would take a position if it pushed out hard. So maybe I wouldn't take that because it didn't really push out hard. So then we have the other direction, which is about here. So I'm just going to put 2 lines where the ORB box is, so you can see what I'm talking about. We'll have to delete these later. Okay, but it does involve probable result strategy and sometimes game planning, but trading stocks and whatnot is normally described as legal gambling. That's why I use that phrase. But gambling in general is legal. So why are you using it like as legal gambling? Because you can legally gamble. You know what I mean? Like you can go to a casino and legally gamble. Gambling's legal. If you know it, you're in the green. Oh my gosh, no. I try not to trade when there's like crazy news happening because you just don't know what it's going to do. Hi. 5938. How are you? Oh, it's Grizzly. Why'd you change your name? I know it's not legal everywhere, but it's still legal. You can go places and it's legal to gamble. Okay, so let's do my strategy. So like I said, I normally wait for the 15-minute orb, and then if it ever crosses, comes back down, and then crosses out with force, then that's when I would take a position. So if this candle, this green one here, was stronger, I probably would have taken that up, and then I would put my stop loss a little bit under wherever that was. So that obviously wouldn't work out because that wasn't a strong enough candle. I probably would have waited till it crossed here. So clearly I wouldn't take that one. And then the same thing goes for down here. So if it crosses, comes back up, but it has to fully cross. So see how it came? This is a good actually day to like look at this. So see how it came down, but it didn't actually close, but it closed here. So now again, if it crosses down here, then I would take that position. If it crosses up here, then I would take that position. Again, it has to be strong like this green candle or like this red candle down here. So let's just see what it does and then decide what we want to do. What the heck? Why does it keep like every time I push? No! ES. That's what we're doing. Go back to ES. Why does it keep changing on us? Look, it did it again. Okay, here we are. We're at the right place. So I'm pretty sure this was the low of the 15 minutes. It just took our lines off. And our high was 45 here. So that's our high. Oh, you know what? I would have taken that, actually. I definitely would have taken this because it came out in, I would have taken it right here. And then I would have put my stop loss like right here. So I probably would have gotten out right here, which means I probably would have made like a tiny little bit because I always push my stop loss. Like once it goes above my stop loss, I like put it into profit because I don't want to lose out. But originally I would keep my stop loss under here. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, it did it again. Every time I push play, it just goes back to the same thing. Why? Okay, let's do this again. I don't know why it's doing that. Isn't this weird? It just keeps like, are we on the same day? Oh my God. This is insane. It will not stay put. Okay, perfect. Now let's see what happens. If it crosses either direction, then I would take it. Look, it says it's playing, but it's not. Failed rebranding. What do you mean? Oh, you tried to rebrand and you didn't. Failed rebranding 5938. No, you need to be Grizzly. You need to be Grizzly for sure. That's you. Okay, look what it's doing. Okay, if that, now I would take it. I would take it. Or I could wait till it comes back down. I would take it right here. Right here. So let's put one. And then I'd put that there, and I would find, okay, great. This would be where, once it comes up to here, I'm moving my stop loss into profit. So like right there, I would put it into profit. And let's see what the high of the days before. Oh my God. Let's see what it's doing. Oh no, look. Oh no, it's still coming back up. Okay, we're on to something here. Let's see if it still goes up. We're in profit. Okay, great. I would definitely move it into profit now. So I'd move this up like to here. Oh my God, I just did such a great... Oh my God. Okay, great. Now I would move it up. I'd move my... Yeah, I'd probably put it up into profit here. I just took a great... Did you guys just see that? That was perfect. Okay. So, possibly could take that. Now let's just pause really quick, because we can. I want to see the days before I stay. Because normally I would see the days before actually taking any trades, and I'd have like all this marked out. Okay. So the last high was here. Let's draw a line there. And then we have one, we kind of have one here, and we have one here. Look at that. I know so many people are going to know me as Grizz here. All the stock stuff is over my head, just investing in Lego. Lego! How do you taxes on futures? Well, like I told you, I've only been doing this for 4 months. So have I done my taxes on futures? No. Did I say I was profitable? No. So I haven't done taxes on this. But it's the same as any business. So if you you could just look it up. I'm not like a financial advisor, but talk to your financial advisor and they got you. Who taught you this? I just watch lives like every single day. I watch lives on TikTok. I watch YouTube videos, TikTok videos. I like got books on this. So as you can see, I took a good trade so far. And I would probably put my take profit here just because that was that last high. But I would put myself, okay, so we're going to let this play out in a second. But I would move my stop loss from here. Remember, that's where we started at, where I put it. I would move it up to, it's hard to say. Maybe I would move it up to just break even, but a little bit above break even. So I'd put it here. Let's draw a line and make it like bolder. Okay, so that's where my stop loss is. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put it right below this fair value gap. That's why I have those there. Because if it breaks past the fair value gap, then it would probably keep heading down. So now we would be in profit from there to there, right? Just like right below. Okay, let's let it play out. I'm scared. I always get nervous because I'm still a nervous trader. Okay. And then if it breaks past this one, I might even move my one up here. Just depends what it does. Technically, we could take it out right here. Maybe I would take out one, like, what are they called? I would take out one of my positions. And I normally do 3 positions now, so I would take one out right here. Just because when there is such a big pop, sometimes it comes back down. So I would definitely take one out right there. Number 6 in this category. Oh my gosh, that's cool. I mean, I just got in this category on Friday. This is my second time. Okay, look, it's still going up. So now I would move my stop to here. That's what I would do. Oh my God, this would have been such a good trade. What day were we on? March 14th. This would have been a good day, honestly. So now my stop is here. If it comes back, look, so now we're all this in profit. Let's see what it does. I do think it's going to reach this line. I do want it to kind of come back down, hit one of these fair value gaps again, and then head back up so I can move my take profit again. But I don't want to move it until it does that, or until it hits here. Then I would probably move it all the way. Oh, see here, it's hitting a fair value gap. It completely filled that one, and now there's one right here. So if it hits that one too, okay, so now it's bouncing off of that fair value gap. That's why I have those. I love having this fair value gap. The one that I use is IFVG from Nephew Sam. It's such a good, like, clean one. It doesn't really get in the way and make your chart look super messy. Okay, look, now we can move our take profit up to this one here. Perfect. Wow, I just played out the best. Wow. That was easy. Okay. We're coming back down into a fair value gap. We're hitting another one. We're bouncing off of it. Maybe. I do think it's going to hit that green. Nicholas, well, maybe we can blow up this category then. Okay, look, it's about to hit my take profit. We need to do another one. What? It's like seconds away from hitting. Hopefully it'll hit. Oh no, okay. I'm going to move this back up to here, to this one here. And it's about to hit my take profit. Done. Okay, so we would probably be out of that trade because I only take 2 positions. Oh, good. So perfect. Did you see what just happened? I just paused it, but it would take me out because I would only have 2 positions left, and then it shot down. So that was a perfect trade. That was literally perfect. So it would be to there. Wow. That was insane. Okay. First trade done. That would have been a beautiful trade. I'm happy with that. I'm backtesting today, so if that was a real trade, that would have been so perfect. You missed the bikini stream, yes, but every Monday through Friday now, I'm going to be bikini trading at 1:15 p.m. Pacific time, and I'm going to go over my trades for that day. So, oh my God. So you can come back every single day, and I'll be here. And then maybe I can even put this in the bikini stream, but today I couldn't because I'm not wearing a bikini. I just wanted to test my strategy and stuff. Okay, let's go. I don't want to see it, though. Let's go back to... Oh, shoot, I really don't want to see it. Okay, let me flatten it out really hard, and then let's go... There we go. Now we can go back to a different day and try the strategy again. Sometimes it doesn't work, but most of the time I would say it does. I don't want to see it. I can already see that day. Okay. I don't want to see it. Okay, let me just go like this. I keep seeing the days. I don't want to see it. Okay. So maybe this day we can start right here. And we can push. We can select here. Okay. So now we're on Tuesday, the 11th of March this year. I didn't start trading till spring, so I've not seen these days before. Okay. Okay, time for sleep. Oh, thank you, Grizzly. Please change your name back. Take care, Grizzly. Okay, so now we are on March, like I said, March 11th. I didn't start trading till I think like April or something. But what I would normally do if I was trading this is I would see the highs and lows from the day before. So it looks like we had, oh, okay, overnight we had this one here. So let me just move that down. And then we also had that one, this one here from the day before. It looks like it came down all the way to here, but I'm going to put it here because I noticed that there's a harsher line there. And then, oh, I want to turn this into a 1. This one was our stop loss, so I'm just going to take that off for now. And then we have, take that one off. There's a few points we can kind of call out here, but our high from the day before was all the way up here. So I'm going to put that there just in case we are going back up, but it looks like it's a downtrend. Okay, so from the day before, it's a downtrend. Looks like it came up overnight a little bit, but hasn't hit the previous day high. Here is another point. And the high from the night was there. Oh my gosh, my laptop is about to die. Don't worry, we have the cord. Okay. So the only indicators I have on is that fair value gap from Nephew Sam. And that one just like is really clean and like easy to read. And I use the fair value gaps. I trade fair value gaps a lot. And I also trade ORB. So those are the two things that I really focus on. And also the trend line. So like whichever direction it's going in, I try to stay within that direction. Like from what it looks like, it's going to go down this day, but I think it's going to come up first. So let's see what happens. Also, if you can see here, it broke. Another thing to look at that I like to look at is it did break this low. So that kind of makes me feel like if it comes back up and then drops down again, it's going to go down. But but if it goes above, let's see. If it goes above here, then I would say it's going to go up again. We'll see. Okay. And like I said, the first 15 minutes, I don't do anything. I don't trade anything. Unless it's moving really, really fast, then what I do is I will trade ORB on the 5 minute. Just depending on what it's going to do. So the market's still in the blue, so that means it hasn't even opened yet. What's everyone doing this weekend? Or what has everyone done this weekend? Oh, see how it kind of like keeps hitting this fair value gap and shooting downwards, but if it keeps shooting downwards. I feel like my prediction is right. Yep. So the market opened here. And we have to wait for the 15-minute close. So 15 minutes would bring us here. So whichever direction, I was right. It's going down. Oh, and it goes up. It's bouncing off this line. Remember, we had this one marked off. So now it's going up. I still wouldn't take a trade, even though it's literally moving so hard. Is this the 5-minute? I probably would have taken a trade here. Okay, let's pause it. Okay, so remember I said once it comes back up, if it bounces off here, then it's probably going up. It's probably going up. Would I take a trade? Let me see. 5 minutes. 35. So it came back. So the 5-minute would be here to here. And it is moving pretty strong. And it came out of the 5-minute. And then dropped down and came out again. I might have taken a trade just because of how strong it's moving, but it's in the wrong direction. So let me make a decision. Hold on. I would have to make decisions a lot faster than being able to pause, obviously. But I'm still new, so this is why we're testing. What exactly is it you are aiming to, or wait, what exactly is you aiming doing this? Wait, what do you mean? Focusing on the stock that don't going down, the ones that's going up, or what? I don't know what you're saying. I feel like I can't even read what you're saying. Focusing on the stock that's don't going down. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry, Nicholas. Please rewrite that. She's practicing. Yeah, I'm practicing right now. I'm taking trades, like paper trades, basically, which is basic. It just means you're not actually taking a trade. You're pretending to take a trade so that you can practice your strategy. That's what I'm doing. Also, I need to change this. It's not trading recap. I'm backtesting. There we go. I changed the name of it because it said trading recap, but that was from yesterday or Friday. Okay. I don't know if I would take this trade or not. It's pushing up, but look at this second one came down. I'm going to say yes. We're going to take it. 5-minute. No, we're not going to take it. We're going to wait for the 15. Okay, that's my decision. Final decision is we're going to wait for 15 minutes. There we go. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't take it. The next candle shot down. I'm glad I said wait for the 15. But if it comes up above this again, yep, now I probably take it. Okay, pausing again. I think I'm going to take it. Now I would probably take it. Long position right when it came out here, so like right there. And then I'd probably put this. Normally I'd put it all the way at the bottom of the 15, but since we're doing a 5-minute, we're not waiting for the 15. I'm going to put it here just to be safe. And then I'm going to aim for the last like high, which was right there. So this is, wait, let me see, because sometimes it'll tell you the ratio, like what it is, like 1-to-1 or whatever. I don't know what this is. I can't read that yet. Do you see what it says on the numbers? I don't really know, but I think it looks like a 1-to-2 to me. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh God, I'm nervous for this one. This one I think is a riskier one just because it's, yeah, see, it's a riskier one. That's okay. It's just super volatile this day, you can tell. Oh, but look, we're in profit. I don't know if I'd move my profit yet. Okay, now I'd move my profit. So I'd probably move this up to here. And then maybe I would just it's hard to say because it's moving so intensely. Okay, I'm going to wait for that and then I'm going to put it in profit if it goes up again. We'll see. It's close. Maybe I would move this down a little. See, this is how I literally would do this in person. I'd be moving it up and down. Okay, it would take me out. So now we're out. I want to see what it does, but it just took me out. So I could have had this lower, but because I put it there, I'm out. That's okay because the risk to reward was okay, but I do think it's going up. I think if I had this lower, normally to my 15, like I said, it would have been better. But look at, wait, where's our 15 minute? Right here. Yeah, so no matter what, I would have taken that trade. That is my system. I would have taken it every single time. Are you focusing on the stocks that don't go down, the ones that grow, or what? No, it doesn't matter. That's what I was saying. If it goes up and out and then it goes up again, then I take it. If it goes down and out and then up again and then down, then I would take it down. So it depends on which direction it's going. I don't care. It can go up or down, and then I would just take it going in the direction that's going. Okay. So it took me out, but I do think it's going up. So let's just see what happens. Although the trend was down, so this one took me out. But we have one good trade, one bad trade so far. I'll show you one that goes down, but I don't know. Every time I would have taken that though, because it was on the 15 minute. Oh wait, this would have been the 15 minute. 15. Yeah, I would have taken it here if it was the next 15. Oh my god. Okay, this was a volatile day. Insane. Look at it. It would have taken. Oh my god. Look. That would have been a terrible day to trade. Look at that day. Unless. Okay, remember what I said 5 minutes before this whole thing when I was looking at the before? I said it's going down. Look at it. Why did I go up? Okay, so that is what I'm learning from this, is if the trend is going down, even if it looks really intensely going up, maybe just wait and see what happens. And if it... That's the thing. See, we're learning from this. This day was volatile. What happened on March 11th? I can't remember. Anyway, that is insane. So I still wouldn't have been able to take a trade then, because this would have been, I would have been out either way, because if I waited the 15 minute or if I did the 10 minute, I would have been in where we put it, or I would have been in right about here, because it did the same thing. It went out, in, and then out again. So I would have taken that, and then it would have shot down. So that would have been bad. I wouldn't have taken it down, because that's just not what my system says. So the hard part is if it looks like it's going really intense, I think what I learned from this is because of this volatility, like really intense volatility, it's probably better not to trade just because it's going so harshly in either direction. So if I see a day like that, maybe just hold off. Maybe this was a news day. Hi, YOLO. Little angel. Yeah, let's see what happens. It's probably going to just keep going down. Okay, it's making a fair value gap. Still going down. Dang. That's crazy. That would have taken me out either direction. Oh, look at it now. That would have taken me out in either direction. Because even if I took this down, let's say I took this down. The only time I would ever take this down would be around here. And then look, now it's going the other direction. Or I would take it because of these candles. So like, let's say like here. Or even here. I would have been taken out again because it would have gone in the other direction. This was a volatile day. Yeah, let's see what happens. I don't like these type of days. It's clearly like not, it doesn't have a direction yet. I mean, it is. It's going down, but I think it's too choppy to make a decision. Yikes. Such big movements on this day. Let's see what happens. That's the gamble. It happens like once a freaking week, maybe. If you're profitable 4 days out of the week, you're profitable then. And that's not the gamble. You could think it's a gamble, but people are doing this full time, so everything's a gamble, like I told you. You could say, oh, today's going to be a sunny day, and then it rains on you. So, it's the same thing. Yeah, this day is super, super choppy. It's going down, though, in general. So if that was what you, like if that was your bias, then you'd be right. And as long as your stop loss was like above where my take profit was, then you'd be in profit, like by a lot. But like I said, my original bias was that it's going down. Look at it. It's going down. So was that a gamble, Nicholas? That my bias was correct? I was just going off my system. But that's the thing too. You just make sure your stop loss is really small. So then whenever you do take profit, it's way more than whatever your stop would be. Oh, YOLO. Well, good. Was it clipped? Was it in the clips? Look, if you took this, even from here, let's move this to show Nicholas, since he doesn't believe me. So like say okay, so say we waited for the 15, we didn't take that, and we took, even from here, we took it short. Now you'd be in profit that much. And as long as you put this above your 15, there you go. You take from here. There we go. But like I said, we're 1-to-1 right now. And remember the last trade that I just took, like right before that, I would still be in profit. So Nicholas, you're still wrong. Because I would still be in profit even though I took, where did I take from, like, right, where was it? Right here, maybe? Okay. Oh no, sorry, I need the go long. So the two positions that we took, if you go back, remember that was, and I would put that there. Okay, so we take one loss, one in profit, and the one that we took in profit, remember it was like that big. So whatever I lost right here, I only lost and actually made still like that much. Whatever that number would be, depends on how many how many I took. Okay, so we're 1-to-1 right now. Have I only ever paper traded? No. I trade every day. I've never paper traded. I'm paper trading right now. This is like the first time I'm actually backtesting. Cause I just jumped right in. Yeah, and I'm like I said, I'm like actually kind of good at this. I have 1 win, 1 loss right now. Let's go to another day and let's flatten this out, try again. Okay, we'll go again. 1 for 1 right now. Oh, I need this to like, we already kind of know what happens here because we looked back at it. It was dropping, so we're going to go far, far back so that we don't know what's actually happening. I don't know what you're saying because I don't actually gamble, Nicholas. I don't go to the casino and I don't gamble. Okay, let's cover up what's happening here. Oh, and pick a day. Let's pick this day maybe. Okay. I didn't see it. I'm covering it up with my hand. And then go here. Okay. What? I don't gamble, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't go to a casino and gamble. I genuinely don't. I'm sorry, I don't. You're saying okay like if I do. I literally don't. If I did, I would know what you're talking about. I don't play blackjack. See, I don't even know how to say it. Okay, so first I would mark the highs and lows of the overnight. I would also mark the high and low of the previous day. And this is not super accurate because I'm not like zooming in, but that's what I would do. Nicholas, I don't mind if you think it's gambling. It doesn't make a difference. I'm still doing it. I don't know why you feel so passionate about telling me that it's a gamble. It makes no difference. Okay. Here we go. I did highs and lows, but it was pretty like it dropped a lot from the day before. It does look like it could make a comeback if it came above this line that we have. But overall, it's trending down again. So let's see what happens. There's strategy to mitigate loss, but you're correct. Yeah, you just don't want your losers to be as big as your winners. You want your winners to be bigger, and then you're in profit. And if it's gambling to Nicholas, then it's gambling to Nicholas, but we're still doing it. Okay. Let's go. So we have to mark out the 15-minute whenever it comes out of that. I don't know how long it's going to be in the blue or if it's about to come out. What are we at? Okay, we still have to wait till about here. So let it play out for a second. Ooh, look at that. That, if it hits here and comes back down, the fair value gap, it's probably going to go down to the beginning. Yep. There we go. Now where are we starting? Oh, pause. I need to mark out my spots. Okay, so market opened there. And we need 15 minutes, so 6:45. We don't know what it's going to do, so I can move this up and down, right? And for the first 15 minutes to mark out the first 15 minutes. So let's see what happens for the first 15 minutes. Come on. Okay. Going down. Okay, so you still want to mark out your candlestick that like has a long, oh look, it's still going. I would probably do 15 minutes or 5 minutes on this one because it's moving so crazy, but we'll see. Ah, look at it. What are we on now? February? Okay, we're February. February and March were aggressive. It doesn't really move like that lately. I mean, it does, but especially the first, like, opening is kind of aggressive. Let's see. We're waiting for the first 15. What's a phrase and pun that's gone too far? What do you mean? Okay, so here we are. Oh, 15 minutes was that. Okay, so now, depending on what it does, we would make a decision. I'll pause it once I make my decision, and then we'll continue. Still going, hasn't done anything yet. I wouldn't make a move yet. Rich loves red bikini. Hi. Normally I'm wearing a bikini. That's why it says that. We will be wearing bikinis Monday through Friday. It's the weekend. I'm chilling. Still wouldn't make any moves just because it hasn't crossed our 15-minute lines. it really bounced off this fair value gap here. And now it created another one. I think it's going to go down. Let's see. It's kind of consolidating here, so depending on where it comes out of, then, oh, it might come up, look. Depending on where it comes out of here, yeah. Okay, so now we're above our 15. It just needs to come back down. And then I can take a trade upwards. Let's see if it comes back into it. No, it needs to come back into it. It's bouncing off the fair value gap. Okay, good. Now it's out, or now it's in. Now if it comes back out upwards, I would take it. Let's see. I'll pause it when I would take it. Not yet. Has to cross that line. No, it has to cross fully. Okay, now I'm pausing it. I would take this. That's what my system says, so that's what I would do. And then normally you can put it all the way down to here, but because I try to keep my losses small, I would put it maybe here. And then we need to see where we would put our take profit. We got pretty mentors now. Oh my gosh, Rich, you're so sweet. I am not a mentor. Read my YouTube channel. I am brand new. No mentors, but very sweet. Okay, look, I would probably want to take my profit up to like this one here. Yeah, I would probably take it there. That's like the last high that we had besides these two. So maybe I would start here. Yeah, let's start there. And then if it keeps going, I would move it up. But let's see what happens. Because it might just hit here and then come back down. So once it's in profit here, I'm going to move my stop loss up. So let's see. I'm new. I'm like 4 months in. And Nicholas is going on a rampage about how it's gambling, even though it makes no difference. Nicholas, what is wrong with you today? You're face palming inside. It's okay. You're taking it too deep. It's not that serious. Nicholas cannot be stopped. Truly. Nicholas, please relax. Take a chill. Okay, so now let's play it out, see what happens. I don't want it to stop me out again, but here we go. Let's see. This is what my system says to do. So that's what I would do. Once it does like another one of these like ups and downs, then I would move this up to that next one. Like normally you would, like I'd probably be able to put it here, so maybe I'd put it there. A little bit lower, like there. Okay. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, yes, okay. It's going in my favor. I would probably put myself in profit now. I would probably put it here. I'd be too nervous. In real life, this is what I would do. Yeah. In real life, I probably would put it here. In the practice, we're letting it run. In practice, we're just letting it do its thing so I don't get stopped out. Right now, it's right here. If I get stopped out here, then we're out. Look at it go. But in real life, I probably would have been stopped out right here because I get way too nervous. So I would have been in profit and I would have taken like a small win. But that's why I'm trying to learn to just relax and let it play out, because then look what happens. Now I can move this stop up to this one. Okay, great. Okay, now I'd probably put me in profit again. I'd put it here. No, I'd put it in real life, I'd put it right here because we already passed this line. So in real life, I would put I'd put this right here. That's where I'd put my stop loss. So if it came out through here, I would just take this profit here. So now we're in profit either way. No matter what happens now, we're in profit. And remember, I would take this, now that it crossed this line, this one right here, this small one, not this one. I'd probably try and take that up to there, right? That was our spot. I think it was. Okay. We'll just let it play out and see if it comes up to this line. Look, it hasn't taken me out yet. Okay, now it took me out. Pause. Oh no, what did I do? Ah! Okay, well, we saw what happened, right? So it took me out right here. Why did it just do that? Why did it just remove my things? Long position was, what was it, right here? It was right here. Right? Is this even the same one? Oh my god. ES. Come on. Okay, yeah. Here we are. So it would have taken me out right here when it came down. So I would have had this much profit. But let's let it play out and see what happens. Like, let's see. If I would have been patient and not moved my stop there. Ooh. Okay, it's still going. It's still going. Oh no. Back at it. Let's see. So if I maybe would have put my, like, if I would have put my stop or take profit like lower than this fair value gap, maybe I would still be going. That's why I'm trying to learn to just be patient. I dropped it a while back, but made a pun that brought it back up. Sorry. Oh, it's okay, Nicholas. Okay, now if I was patient, like I said, in real life, I probably would have been out right here. But that would have made me profit anyways, so I'd be happy with it. In our fake little world, now I would actually move my profit to this one. Because that's where it came back down, remember? We try to, wherever it comes back down. So this one would be irrelevant at this point. If it does it again, then we can move it up again. We can move this up. Like if it drops down here and then comes back up, then I can move it back up. So patience is a virtue. I feel like that's the hardest thing that I am trying to learn. To just be patient and relaxed and not like just rush out of the trades because I want to get the most profit. And I feel like I always get out, like I said, like right here. That's like something I would normally do is I would get out right there and I'd be happy with that little profit. But if I'm trying to be good at this, I actually have to like let it play out. What did you do this weekend, Nicholas? Okay, it's having a drop again, so maybe we can move it up as long as it doesn't come back down. But either way, we're in profit now. So now we have 2 wins, 1 loss. 2 wins, 1 loss so far. I still have mucus in my throat. I'm like, I've been sick for 3 weeks. It's so terrible. Okay, look, it's about to knock me out. Let's see if it actually, oh yeah, okay, so now I would have taken this much profit. So maybe my actual, like what I would do in real life, which was up here, would have been okay. But if I've been patient, this was my actual stop loss. I don't know. I feel like my good patience would be here. Yeah, I feel like that's where I would have gotten out. But look, it's still going. I don't know. Yeah, I think I would have gotten out right here. Because you want to take your profit. You don't want to just leave it running and then it hits down here. Like it could have been smart to, let's see. It's still going down. Let's see what happens. Okay, what I've learned from this one. Oh, shoot, I did it again. Yes. Stay with me. Okay. So I think the best thing to do in this case was once it dropped down and came back up is maybe move my profit. Let's make another line. This is what we're learning here. Okay. So, like I said, we started down here at the bottom of our that wasn't our 15 minute. Our 15 minute was way down here. I had to go halfway to be safe. That's where we started. Then once it made another dip, that's when I brought it up to here. And then I brought it into profit when it crossed that threshold. And I think I would have stayed with that. I think that was a good idea. Just keeping it right under that line that we had. So that's where I would have gone out. Not bad. You could have taken it all the way up to there. Right there. And that's a pretty good profit. But I think I would have gone out right here. Okay. Wow, was scrolling through chat. I see you do nothing but hustle. Oh, wow. Andrew, oh, I know black is usually your color, but white looks good on you. Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, I decided on a white shirt today. Not sure why, but that's where we're at. So I think 3 trades in a day, that's normally where I would say, okay, that's enough. And I had 2 wins, 1 loss, so I'd be in profit. Don't stain it. I know. On Friday, I took 5 winning trades, and I actually saw on my P&L that I took 6 trades. I don't know where that 6th trade was. Maybe it was the night before, and that's why I didn't see it. But I had 6 trades. One of them was a loser. I can show you guys that. And then you'll see that it's not a gamble, Nicholas. Look, I'm just trying to poke fun of you now. But I can show you my P&L from Friday. And I'll show you the trades that I took. Okay. Let me open source. Let me see. Max screen. Okay, open source. New window? No, not new window. How can I show you this? I'm trying to show you. Oh, maybe I can do an input. Oh, yeah, I could do a picture on there. Image. Okay, browse. Okay, here you go. Okay, so this was Friday. I did the recap already. And those were my trades on Friday. So I don't know where I missed that one that is minus $17. But do you see what I mean by keep the losses small? Just keep your losses small and you'll be good. You'll be in the green. These were on a funded account. The only thing is I have to reach a certain threshold before I can actually take any of my profits. So I don't have any of this money. I want to be upfront about that. Like, that's not my money until I reach a certain threshold. But it is on a instant funded account. Very cutesy, very demure. Thank you. Are you taking some notes from TJR Bootcamp? No. I really only watch my friend Orion trading on TikTok. I watch all his trades every single morning. And then other than that, I read a book that I have that's called Beginner's Guide to Day Trading. I'll show you in a second. But these are all my trades from Friday that I did make a whole video about and that I streamed my recap on Friday. So they go in order from the bottom up. So my first trade was actually the best trade of the day. And then I took a little loss and then was staying green the rest of the time. So like I said, I try to only do maybe 3 trades a day. But if I'm on a roll, so I take normally, obviously not on Friday. On Friday, I kept going after that mini loss. I think I do not know where that loss came from. I don't even remember taking a loss on Friday, but apparently my P&L said I did. So, Maybe I got out break even and maybe that's what happened. Maybe I got out break even. Yeah, that must be what happened. And that's why it didn't register me that I took a loss. But normally if I take a loss, then I'm done for the day. One loss and I'm done. But I try to take 3 trades. So that's that. Okay. You have to Google it, you guys. Google what? Does PDT rule? I don't know what that is. Let me see. PDT rule in trading. Pattern day trader. That's a margin account. I don't have a margin account. Excess risk. Yeah, that's a margin account. If you don't have margins on your account, you can trade as much as you want. So it doesn't apply. It's not about futures. You can trade, as long as you don't have a margin account, you can trade options as many times as you want a day, as long as it's like a funded account and not a margin account. Yeah, that's a margin account. 25K, yeah, that's minimum for a margin account. There's just different accounts, and those rules are for margin accounts that are you have to have 25K or more to trade. But yeah, if you're trading, and like I said, I'm trading a instant funded account, so it has more than 25K. But like I said, none of that money is mine. That's why I'm not profitable yet until I hit a certain threshold, and then I can take partial of the earnings. So, yeah. So like I said, I did 3 trades and I had 1 loss. I'd probably take my profits for the day, and I'm going to call that a good day. I think I did good today for my little back testing. It's a Sunday. I think 3 trades is good. Do you trade, YOLO? Or you said you used to, right? You used to trade options and then you stopped. Oh my god. Okay. Now I'm tired. I'm going to take Raisin for a walk. We did a few good trades. One not so great, but not too bad. I'd still be in profit if those were my actual trades for the day. So I'm happy with that. And I'll be on. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be on every single day now, 1:15 p.m. Pacific time. As someone who used to trade all the time, I get a lot of questions, but it's all good. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go live and it'll always be bikini. So maybe I'll put it in the bikini section and then like flip flop between the crypto and trading and bikini. Yay, trading. Searches for high five. All right, Nicholas, now are you with me or what? Okay. Well, I'm gonna go now and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow then. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming so much more now that I have like something that I'm interested in talking about. Take care. Bye.